Hi everyone. I don't know how many of you have seen the video where Buju Banton talking about how oppressive and tyrannical the Jamaican government is. But he's basically emulating everything that I've been saying for the past 10 years. And people out there to start wise up basically. You need to realize that the Jamaican government is not for the Jamaican people. They're not there to protect nor further the interests of the Jamaican people. It's only rich people getting richer under the Jamaican government. Call it capitalism. You get me, I say? Where those with access to the resources, to more resources, will always do better than the poor people. So and that's basically what is going on. They call it prosperity, but Jamaica, what I'm seeing in Jamaica right now is basically prosperity for the rich alone. But my biggest issue with Buju Banton's video is when he start listing the fines, the oppressive fines that are being, what it is, implemented to further oppress poor people. Because you have to be real with yourself now. You know, say no rich Jamaican person, nah, see none of them fine there. Because, there are two sets of laws in Jamaica, basically. One for the rich and one for the poor. And that is, I don't know how long that's been taking place because I wasn't raised in Jamaica. I was born in Jamaica. I wasn't raised in Jamaica. And since I've seen, oh, I'll say backwards and oppressive Jamaica is as a country, or oppressed the Jamaican people are. Call it Jamaica overall. Cause you come to Jamaica, when me come to Jamaica, I really feel like a foreigner. Because me, I know how to make my way around Jamaica. Everything is expensive, overpriced. If you rent a car, it's $5,000 to $6,000 a day. If you're not renting from the car rental agency, everything is just overpriced. When me, as a Jamaican, come to Jamaica, I feel out of place. You get me? I feel oppressed when I come to Jamaica. Me not say, oh, me can make my way down there. So can you imagine the poor people that want to live at Jamaica? How hard it is for them, for them way? But one of the biggest things with Buju Banton touch upon, which I'm offended by, is when he called out the fine for indecent language. Because I had a situation in 2010, I think it is, where I was basically, I was harassed, taken off my flight, and charged for indecent language when I was antagonized by unidentified persons. All right. So, long story short, I was coming. I had a layover. I was leaving Montego Bay. I was leaving Iberia Star. We did a week in at the Iberia Star in Ocho Rios, and we left on the last flight out for the night on American Airlines. But that flight from Montego Bay Airport overlaid in Kingston and was supposed to leave Kingston 7 o'clock in the morning. And mind you, these are the same luggage that we checked in at Montego Bay Airport that night at 7, cleared security and everything. So we slept at the Kingston Airport and was supposed to board the plane 7 o'clock that morning. Anyway, when we board the plane, we were running a little bit late and stuff like that, so we had to basically jog to the plane. So I was with my daughter. My son was with my mom, so it was two different bookings. That's how we booked it. So getting in my seat to settle in and putting up my stuff, they came on the plane calling my daughter's name. My daughter was 3 at the time. You didn't call her, da da da. I'm gonna say, here she is. She's only 3 years old. What is the problem? Oh, we need her to get off the plane. I said, why? We need her to get off the plane now. I said, well, I'm her mom. Let me come off of the plane. No, she have to come too. Anyway, when I got off the plane with my daughter, there were 3 people standing there. It was 2 women and a man. The man, he had an ID that was backwards. One of the lady had on one of those construction vests, the neon color vests. And one, she had the ID. 2 women them that was talking. So they said, okay, ma'am, we see something suspicious in your suitcase. We need to see what. I said, okay. So we standing there for about 10 minutes. We can't see the rain and drizzle outside and everything. So I said, where's the suitcase? I said, you see something. Okay, it's coming. I said, all right. And they're downstairs. You and your daughter need to go downstairs. Mind you, it was raining. My daughter was 3. So the people, the whole lot of people that was standing up out there when playing a board and stuff was like, no man, look a girl at you, where I carry her go? Well, she need to. I was like, no. So the pilot have come off of the plane now and get upset. Where are you taking the little girl? Make her stay right here. She's only 3 years old. So I said, all right. So, well, not me, to the people, because I'm like, them people don't know for treat people really, because this is what I'm understanding. Like, the training that most of the people in Jamaica have is mediocre, and I'm not used to it. That's why I always call Jamaica a mediocre country. Nothing is up to par. I've never really gotten professionalism in all my times returning to Jamaica. I've never gotten a welcome home. Mind you that I am Jamaican by birth, even though I travel on a U.S. passport now. I have never been told welcome home. Whenever I come to America, whenever I return home to the States and I land in Miami airports, welcome home, Mrs. Thompson. I feel welcome. I've never felt welcome in Jamaica as a Jamaican. So anyway, we go downstairs now, and mind you, the man the ID themselves still enough. No, said the woman with the vest, she work at airports. I put 2 and 2 together. The guy, he was standing there with his hand folded, so he was serious. So the 2 women, them gossip. So one of the other woman now, without any identification or any vest or anything, she bend down now and zip my suitcase. So I said, what are you guys looking for? She said, well, she not pay me no mind. She and the other woman, yeah, Carol, yeah, man, yeah. Blah, blah. And then they gossip and stuff. And, I'm irritated now because I'm at the airport for a night, I said, you saw something suspicious. What are you looking for? I had a rechargeable battery pack in my suitcase. They say electronics sometimes look suspicious on the x-ray. So I said, took it out of my suitcase. I said, is this what you're looking for? The lady no pay me no mind. And it's still there. So I remember I had some hard door bread. I had 2 5-pound Captain hard door bread, some good gazadas and stuff. This woman in my suitcase now, and I still don't know who this woman is, She broke up my bread. She said, I broke up my bread, so I feel up the gazada, them, the bulla, them, I broke up everything. I said, what are you looking for? She, yeah, Sharon did that. Still, I got to put her friend, She didn't acknowledge me, not one bit. The man is just here silent. Nah, I said nothing. So I got frustrated. I said, that is it. Get the F out of my suitcase. This is when the woman told me that she was police and I was being arrested for indecent language and she had tipped me off of my flight. By that time, I was over it. I said, I don't give a F. Take me off. I said, all right, take her off of this plane. Take her suitcase off of the plane. I was like, whatever. I don't care. But anyway, thank God my mother did up on the same flight, so my daughter was able to go home with my mom. So these people now handcuffed me, all right? Handcuffed me. Paraded me through Norman Manley International Airport as if I was a criminal. Remind you, this is supposed to be my country. These are my same black people, And mind you, this was a woman. She was calling the shots. Handcuffed me through and paraded me through Norman Manley International Airport. Then everybody started looking at me now. Oh, which flight didn't take her off? Which flight didn't take her off? I said, excuse me, I am not a criminal. The woman said, go on about your business. Did you feel like myself? Oh, it was so embarrassing. But anyway, then locked me downstairs. But thank God, like I said, I was traveling on an American passport because as soon as they took me off the flight, they had to call the U.S. Embassy to let them know that they detained one of their citizens. So they had me downstairs at the Norman Manley International Airport for some few hours. This lady called in our friend. I have no complaints about the male officers. They treated me good, But the women, I don't know if it was bad mind. I don't know what it was. She called our friend downstairs. The friend come. She take off the handcuff and put it further up on the fatter part of my hand. I said, Mom, I remember because she had on her ID and I asked her name. She told me, say, no, she took off her ID. But I saw her name. Her name was Shay Morgan. She's a narcotics detective at the Norman Manley International Airport. But I saw her name before she took off her ID and turned it backwards. After they called the U.S. Embassy and the lady from the embassy asked to speak to me. And I was telling her what happened, that I was approached by people. Nobody identified themselves as detectives. I didn't see an ID. I didn't see anything. I don't know who these people were. And they go into my suitcase. So, of course, I had a right to defend myself, and I didn't even know bad words were illegal in Jamaica. So anyway, I was down there for a while, and that is when I spoke to the lady at the embassy, and that is when the lady that detained me told me her name. Oh, you want to know my name? Okay, it's Alethea Hines with a Y. Yes, it's very unique. Hines with a Y, Hynies or something like that. I said, thank you. That's all I want to know. You show me ID. All you had to do was show me ID and tell me that you were a narcotics officer and that you saw something suspicious and you would like to take a look in my bag. I would comply. That never happened. So they lack professionalism a lot in Jamaica. They had me downstairs for about 3 hours and stuff. So anyway, mind you, then I take me off on flight, then I even have food for give me. I had to tell the lady at the embassy. When I tell the lady at the embassy, and she talked back to them, they had to dig out them pocket for find local money for go buy my breakfast and stuff like that. So imagine I was traveling on a Jamaican passport. I would have been taken off my flight. Nobody would have been notified. And what I did there, I did for hungry. No matter how, no matter how long they had me detained downstairs for. Anyway, they sent me a car to carry me to the halfway tree police station. Again, it was a guy. It was a male officer, I think. The man come. Woman get in the car. I'm like, excuse me? That's how you talk. Get in the car, no woman. I'm like, okay. I'm obviously not in my own. I'm not used to this. I'm in a different world. Anyway, they carried me to the office police station and locked me up for 5 hours. I guess until court started. They took away my passport, so and locked me in a cell. If you ever been to jail in Jamaica, just know that it is dirty, it's filthy. There's no bathroom. It was just a concrete slab, a rusty cell door. Just a concrete slab that was filthy. When I say dirty, dirty. Not even like a cushion. A dirty, empty cell and rusty metal bars. That's all it was. Had me there for 5 hours. Then I went to court. And the judge called. I'm thinking, okay, here it is. I get to tell my side of the story. I get up. They had some other guys in there. I think there was one in there for selling bootleg CDs. They call him. Okay, I think he got charged like $1,000 Jamaican dollars. $1,000 fine. Then there was another one for smoking marijuana. Was a fine with a spliff. 100 Jamaican dollars. So them get to me now. Miss Thompson, I got up now thinking I'm in the US and I had a right to defend myself, or, I was exercising my Second Amendment, right to free speech. I defend myself. I thought, but apparently, like I said, I was in a dictatorship, not a democracy. Miss Thompson, you've been charged with indecent language at Norman International Airport. I got up. Yes, Your Honor. Shut him out! Shut him out! You must think this is America, where you guys can go around cussing all them dirty bad words. Me don't realize that I'm in a different part of the world. Me just start bawling humble. So, okay, 8,000. At that time, I think it was 2010. 2010. That was like 100 US. 8,000. It was 8,000 Jamaican dollars. $8,000. I'm like, okay, so people get catch with ganja and I get charged 100 Jamaican, 1,000 Jamaican. Me just cause a bad word what me not even know was illegal. I remind you that every artist of Jamaica, most of the songs that was coming out of Jamaica them time, that be a dirty song, be a dirty word. So okay. They charged me 8,000 Jamaican dollars at the time, which was like equivalent to 100 US. So I'm saying, all right, I'm home myself, because I would like the lady at the embassy say, you're in a different part of the world now. You're in their country, so you have to comply with their laws, And they were just made aware of the situation. And I need to let them know how I was being treated and stuff like that. So I shut my mouth up. I realized that I was not in the United States no more. I didn't have free speech or none of those things. It was all stripped from me the minute I landed in Jamaica on American passports, even though I'm a Jamaican citizen. You get me? Also. So anyway, I humbled myself. Paid the 8,000. When the lady come send somebody with me, go across the street to the ATM and get me $8,000 out of the ATM and give them the money, and they give me my passport back. Then unlock the cell and let me out. And then I went to, I guess the office or whatever, or the jail house or whatever, and asked the lady. I said, "Can I have a copy of my arrest record, please?" She's looked at me and said, "Ma'am, you were never arrested." I said, "Excuse me?" I was handcuffed and detained, taken off my flight, and I was never arrested. She was like, "No, ma'am, you were never arrested. We never took any fingerprints, so you were never arrested." I would them just do. That is exploitation, extortion. You hear me? So I was extorted by the Jamaican judicial system. All right? And they just take it. And that's the thing, because in Buju video, he stated that the fine for indecent language is 1,000 Jamaican dollars. Okay, and this is 2021. And when I was taking off my flight, that was 2010. So no, that same $8,000 would be 14,000 Jamaican. So I want back my money. I want back my refund. Keep $1,000, which was what I should have been fined, and give me back the rest of my money. You hear me? I say. So is it something what they do? Pray upon the foreigner them because they think they don't have money. Come on now. I don't know why I'm going to Jamaica, but this thing if you get sorted out, there cannot be 2 or 3 different sets of law. I guess apparently there's a different set of law for the foreigners, the poor Jamaicans, and the rich Jamaicans. Jamaica, that's the thing. Where are these rules written? I guess back then I was kind of ignorant of the law in Jamaica. I was just coming to Jamaica as a visitor, so I didn't know to research and all that stuff. Now I'm knowing that the fine for indecent language is only $1,000. I was taken advantage of by the Jamaican government. I'm gonna want back my money. I mean, you have to take serious thing, make jokes sometime, but yes, Jamaica now run right as you say. The government is in fact tyrannical. You get me? 'Cause the citizens are not benefiting by none of the laws, and Jamaica is supposed to be a democracy, and they're acting as if it's a totalitarian government. The citizens doesn't have a say in anything. The government in Jamaica has absolute power. Every day you see them implement a new law and sitting without the citizens voting on it, and that is what you call tyranny. Well, tyranny, would you call it, but the correct word is tyranny. That is tyranny. And when your government becomes tyrannical, you have the right to rebel, to revolt. You get what I'm saying? So, Jamaican time for to wake up now and take back the country. The country is not running right. And if you want to live a life of peace, what it is in American Constitution, it's what you have the right to, freedom, life, and the pursuit of happiness. If you want those things in Jamaica, you guys are gonna have to take a stance against this corrupt, tyrannical government and take back Jamaica because it's not working. And I don't see things changing anytime soon without you guys stepping up and fighting for your rights and fighting for Jamaica. That is what's gonna change Jamaica. Have a good day.